Hello, everybody. Happy Friday and happy release day for My Creative Time's 148th edition release. Oh my goodness, it has been such a fun few days of sneak peeks. If you were on, a few of you were able to hop on on Thursday night. I did a little bonus project because I had more things that I had made that I wanted to share, and I didn't want this release video to get too long. So if you haven't seen that video, you might want to pop back over and take a look at it, but I will show the projects here too really quick. So let's go through the products really quick. You've seen them all, so I'm just going to do this super fast. Emma has gorgeous paper pads. One of the ones that I used this week is the Scripps Hearts and Solids paper pad. It's a 6x6, but she has 6x8.5 pads as well as 6x6 and so many beautiful, beautiful paper pads. So you might want to take a look at some of those if you need Valentine's paper. She's got lots of wonderful ones in her store. But let's go and look at the products that are releasing this morning, okay? So we have this beautiful Prim Heart background 2025 embossing folder. It's My Creative Time embossing folder number 4. You're actually going to see embossing folder number 3 next month. Wait until you see what Emma has coming out next month. We put that collection to bed a couple weeks back, and I'm so excited for it. Anyway, I digress. This beautiful heart embossing folder, she orders these once. Once they're sold out, they're gone. So if this is something you want, make sure to pick it up while she has it in stock. She will not be able to reorder it. The 3x3 heart card die. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun with this die set. It is a wonderful die set for mass production of Valentine's, and it's just such a fun one to play with. I love this. It coordinates really well with the 3x3 envelope die, the fancy envelope die that Emma has in her shop too. Many of you will own this already. It coordinates with her 3x3 circle card die also. And other dies, her tulip card die, which I just love. So great product to have in your stash. And again, this works back to that product. I love the way Emma does that. This is the wonderful Hugs and Kisses stamps and die set. So you have the beautiful, these beautiful stamps, which we showcased in Sneak Peek Day 1. And then the coordinating die set, which has the bear dies here that cut out the 2 little bears. And then this beautiful snapshot or Polaroid plus the backer. And this you can create a card with also, and I did do that. And the card will fit perfectly in this holiday envelope die set. Okay, so this is another die set that you may already have in your stash. I love the little circle stamps and rectangle stamps that it has. The post office does sell circle stamps now, so I love that she has those in here. So this is just a wonderful stamp and die set, and it's again called MCT148th. It's the Hugs and Kisses stamps and dies, and this is the holiday envelope die. Then I also wanted to showcase this die set just because these mini love letter dies, the bonus project that I posted last night uses this die set and the little bears from that Hugs and Kisses stamp set. And what I did was I created tiny little bear cards. And this was inspired by my friend Susan Laverty. And then I tucked them into these little envelopes and I just added some sentiments and stuff. But just adorable. You can go and look at that video. I posted it last night as kind of a pre-release Thursday night party that I had on my channel by myself. So you can go back and look at that project if you want. But this die set, again, is called the Mini Love Letter Dies. It's MCT148th. And that is an existing die set. And then this is another new die set. We have the Valentine Charm dies. And you have the Love, the Cupid, the little heart, which also fits. This heart die, if you cut the eyelet off, is perfect around the heart in the top of the box die. And I'll show you that in a moment. And then we have the 3, which this is so cute on the inside of cards also. These are adorable on the back of cards, tied on as charms to projects. Just so many ways to use charm dies. I love them. And then we have the heart tag dies, and it's 3 hearts. One says love, one has a nice big center heart, and then one has 2 smaller hearts on the bottom, and a sentiment will fit perfectly above. This one, the sentiment will fit below if you want to use it just as a straight tag or to write to and from or whatever you want to do. But these do not have the eyelets in the backer pieces. And because there is not an eyelet hole, you can also make cards out of these. And so I did do that. And really quickly, I'll pull this out just so you can see. On last night's video, on Thursday night, I posted a bonus video, and I do show this project in there. So the way you can create and turn these little tags into a tag card. So, and then that tag card that fits into this envelope, and this envelope is the stitched gift card holder die, MCT D418. So this die goes really well with these tags, and they fit perfectly in here. So what a wonderful way to present a gift card. So love that. And then the last die set that Emma is releasing today is the Heart Top Box die. And let's start there. This has a layering piece here and a layering piece here. I saw Suzanne and Melissa Carroll both did really neat projects, one with a window, which I think was Suzanne, and then Melissa Carroll did a shaker. And I was going to do that, but I ended up doing, I kind of went a different way, and I ended up pulling out the Heart doily dies, which is one of my favorite dies. I love this die, and cutting it out of vellum and then layering it behind the newer oval postage dies. And I love how that turned out. And I love this sentiment, "You make my heart smile." It's something that I say all the time. So my family will definitely recognize that sentiment. And then I love how that little charm die fits so perfectly around the top of the box. So it fits over the heart opening, and you can add a different color or some, in this case, I used some really pretty foil, some red foil. So just really cute box set. And as I said before, it is the perfect little size box to put a stamp in if you want to send a stamp to somebody in Happy Mail, or even a couple stamps if they're smaller size than that one. But a lot of fun to put candy and different things in, and I've seen it used. The design team did so much. Go look at the hashtag MCT Design Team, and you will find all of the projects. This is the beautiful prim, scallop prim heart dies, and I love using this on the front of the box also, and then layering up the Cupid charm several times to make it like chipboard. So that just turned out so, so cute. This one is a little bit off center because I don't have it closed. Hold on just a second. There we go. So when they're closed, the hearts line up perfectly, and they're closed by the little opening here on the side, and then you just clip it over this part that stands up, and that closes the box. So, and it really is a nice size, box. I really love this. And for those of you that are wondering, we'll measure it. It is from top to bottom, it's almost 3 3/4. If you measure all the way to the top of the closure, it's just shy of 5 inches. Well, 4.5 inches, I would say. And then the width on it is 1.5 inches. Okay, or is it 1.5? Let's see. From side to side, just shy. So yeah, it's about 2 tick marks shy of 1.5. So a very nice size box, and I just really like it. So and they're so easy to put together too. So those are all of the release dies. I'm going to get the dies out of the way, and then really quickly I will flip through all my projects that I made just to show them to you guys again. Again, here's that little love card, which I just already showed. So we'll set that here, and I'm just going to try to arrange things so that you can see them all. Here are the little tiny embellishments I did. You can make a little tiny bear card that says "Be Mine." I love tiny things, and they tuck so cutely into that little envelope die. So these were so much fun to make, and you could just make a bunch of these and have them so that when you need a card, you can just put this onto a card front and it's all ready. And it's so fun to have little embellishments like this all ready to go. Here is those beautiful tag dies. Just made up as tags with the little bears on them. And I used the bear to cover up the heart, and the bear is holding the heart for the word love there. And I don't know if I'm doing a good job of showing stuff. I hope you guys can see everything. It's hard filming and talking. And anyway, I just had so much fun coloring up these bears. I have added a little additional details since the sneak peek day 1 sneak peek day 2 when I featured these. And here's one where I used silver foil with the red foil and cut the little Cupid out and added a bell. And then this pretty yarn is the sparkle yarn from any big box store would have that. And I believe this heart ribbon is from Hobby Lobby if you're looking for that. So those are just some of the tags. Here's a tag in pink, again with the sparkle yarn and the cute little bear. And then here is the card using that Polaroid frame die and turning it into a card. So it makes the cutest little card. This one says Happy Valentine's Day. That's one of the sentiments from the Hugs and Kisses set. And then I used all of Emma's wonderful strawberry products to create this strawberry scene on the card and with the envelope also. And this is such a sweet envelope, and I even added a Cupid onto this one. So just a beautiful, beautiful ensemble. I loved that. I think that's one of my favorite projects. And this is another one of my favorites. This is the Will You Be My Valentine card that I did using the circle postage dies and then the beautiful card frame dies for the 4-inch circle card die. So I love these. We have it for the 4-inch and the 3-inch circle card dies, and it is called the circle card front dies. And so you get a 4-inch one or a 3-inch one to coordinate with 4 and 3-inch circle cards. So I love how this turns out just using the charms and the little hearts that pop out from these little tag dies, using those as the decorations in the windows of these cards. So this turned out so cute. Here's that little charm with the eyelet cut off just as a little decoration on the inside of the card. And then here's a love one on the back. So I love how this card turned out. So, so sweet. And then I did a variety of cards using that beautiful Polaroid set and the little bears. I did one showing off the frame and this beautiful Happy Valentine's Day sentiment. These are those beautiful Valentine papers. Emma has so many lovely papers in her store. Here's, this card is just using the leftover squares that come out of the frames. And there's a lot of different ways you could use these. I think 3 of these on a mini slimline or a tall slimline card would be beautiful. A couple of bears maybe with the sentiment in the middle. So I just added some vellum with the embossing folder and some beautiful burgundy velvet ribbon on these cards. And it adds texture, which I just love. So I love how these cards turned out. I think they just are so fun to make and very easy to make too. This die set just makes a card so simple. So if you're new to crafting, this is a perfect die set to get. This Hugs and Kisses Stamps and Dies. You can do so many cards with it, and I really, really enjoyed playing with that. And then last but not least, I did kind of an everyday card with the same set. This one just kind of, instead of being a Valentine's card, even though it does have hearts on it, this could be just used to send someone some hugs and kisses. And then last but not least, the very last thing I'll show are my samples of the 3x3 heart card die and the little charms on the backs and how I tied some of them through the front by setting eyelets. And you can go to my sneak peek day 1 video to learn how I did this. And I just think these are adorable. I love this one that I did all in beige and white. I was inspired by my sweet friend, Tina, who is Crafty Bean here on YouTube. And you should definitely visit her channel. She does wonderful, wonderful cards. And she also is wonderful at providing product to people through D-stashes. You'll have to check her out if you're not familiar with her. Hello, Tina. So these are just so much fun to make, these little 3x3 cards, no matter how you do it. Here's one in pink with a little pink plaid Cupid on the front, tied with that sparkle yarn, and then on the back there's another Cupid. But these are just absolutely adorable, and you just untie them to open them up. And then the 3x3 envelopes look so cute with these cards. So you could do it this way, or if you want to pick out like a pattern paper, and do a pattern paper with a neutral card. And again, I was inspired by the monochromatic theme that Two Crafters One Design had this past week, and I did use that monochromatic theme in some of my designing this week. So a lot of fun to just choose a single color and add texture through lace and embossing. When you're doing a monochromatic theme, it's fun to just jazz up your texture and textures by what you're feeling and by doing embossing and stuff. So I just had a lot of fun with these. I hope you enjoyed all of my projects. There's a lot here. Go back to the 3 videos I posted for sneak peeks. If you want additional information about how I did something, you'll find it in those videos. And certainly if you have any questions, leave them down below. The sale, of course, runs from Friday today at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time all the way to Saturday night at midnight Pacific Standard Time. It's a 48-hour sale, a little bit more than 48 hours, I guess. And it also is a giveaway. Our videos that we're posting here, as well as our posts over on Instagram, etc. If you leave a comment, you will be eligible for the giveaway. Each of the designers draws 2 names, one from YouTube and one from Instagram, and we hand those names to Emma. She then draws 2 winners, and those winners, I believe this month, the giveaway is for next month's collection, the entire release. So there'll be a winner from Instagram and a winner from YouTube. So be sure to leave comments. Again, to save 15% off your order, you have to enter one of our design team members' codes. Mine is Jill, but feel free to use any of the design team members' names. And if you enter the name at checkout, you'll get a 15% discount off your purchase. And that includes anything you purchase, the new release, older products, whatever you purchase. So don't forget to enter the code. Emma cannot go back and enter it later. Okay, and just remember there are no pre-orders anymore. If the product sells out, she is not going to open it up for pre-orders. What she's going to do instead is just whatever sells out, she'll reorder and put it back in the store the following month. So you'll have to wait about 4 weeks before you can order again. Okay, so just be aware of that and shop early. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Thank you for supporting my channel, for supporting My Creative Time, which is a women-owned small business. And I just am so appreciative of everybody for your comments, your warmth and kindness, and sharing art with me. So I hope to see all of you this weekend for Saturday Morning Makes, 2 Crafters, 1 Design, and Nancy May's wonderful snowmen in January 2025. And so if you get a project made, please share it with us. We would love to see, and I hope to get around and be able to visit a bunch of you this weekend. All right, everybody, have a great day. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. God bless. Bye.